they dropped it right where it needs to go. It's going to go in that corner behind me. Let's cut the straps, put it together. Okay, I sped up this part of the video because I don't think you really want to waste time seeing me put it together. I was all by myself, and it took me roughly 2.5 hours. Actually, scratch that. You'll see my wife come in and help me put up the partitions. Other than that, it was actually not super hard. Just holding that one part up was it. Home stretch. All right, so these 6 boxes were in fact the weights. So there's individually wrapped weights in each one of those. So looks like after we stack the weights, we run the pulleys and we'll be done.
Alright, so we got it all put together. This is the next day.
Alright, we got it all together here. I'm very surprised by the quality of it. Not to say that I thought it was cheap by any means, but I'm very impressed on how close to commercial quality it is. All the stuff that came with it is all right here hanging. It comes with a rope. You can see here the rope's not bad. It comes with these handles, which are basic D-ring handles. They go through this little rubber grip. It's pretty comfortable. My wife says it's pretty wide. If you have kind of big mitts, then it's not bad, but I guess it could be a little wide if you have smaller hands. So the way that it functions basically is real simple. This red lever, you toggle it up and down. Slides real easy. It has that audible lock in place when you go to and from different positions. So that's really nice. The stacks, they're a little light for like lat pull downs, rows, things of that nature. For that, I think I'm still going to use the machine on the back of the rack that I have. But for everything else, and I'll do a full review on what else you can do with it, it's not bad. You can see it takes up a kind of small footprint because of the design right here. It can go right into the corner, no problem. It has these racks, and then let me show you the bench that comes with it. So this bench here, I don't love it. If you're going to use it for other things like benching, things of that nature, it might be a little small, okay? And I was going to get rid of it, but it tucks away in the back right here, and it just really stays out of the way. And what it is good for are things that you do with the functional trainer. So it's obviously designed to be there, and it's all you need for the functional trainer. So I think I'm going to keep it, especially since it tucks away and there's basically zero footprint for it. So I'll take it down and I'll show you what I mean, but essentially it sits super low. It's very well designed. It's a very nice bench. It's just kind of low, you know. So let me take it down and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can remove this with one hand and kind of show you. It hangs on the back. The back of the functional trainer has these little hooks. You could put the rope, you can put other attachments. This handle, it hangs the bench by this little attachment. So this red handle right here, if you pull it, it releases the legs of the bench. So essentially what you have is you have the bench that folds up to zero footprint. If you release this and then kind of pull the legs, it will release the legs and it will stand up straight so your bench can be upright and usable. So I can't do it one-handed. I'll take it out and I'll show you how it sits. Okay, so we have it hanging back here. Comes off fairly easy, and then you unhook the bench, just kind of lean it forward and the legs will come out. So legs are out there. Bench is actually fully assembled out of the box. So there you have the bench. It's nothing special, it's a bench. So the bench bottom has underneath it a little lock. Let's see if I can get in there and show you the lock. So this little lock basically will kind of hold your bench in place unless you disengage it, and then you can lift it up. So the lock disengaged, and those little slots will kind of hold it in place. So there you have the bench fully set up. It is kind of low, and this is what I'm talking about, why I don't like it. So there is my other bench by Inspire. That bench and this bench are about 5 inches apart. So if the bench was to lay flat, or stand up straight, you're almost sitting on the ground. And the only reason I'm going to keep it is, one, it tucks away, and then two, if you move the bench straight back, it perfectly aligns, and it is, even though it's low to the ground, the functional trainer goes up and down, so you can set your height where you want it. And yeah, I'm gonna end up keeping it. So the trainer itself, super good quality. It, as you saw when I was putting it together, you need at least one other person to do it. I phoned a friend and called my wife out here to help me. It basically, these come apart, this plate comes off, and then the pulley comes off, you stack the weights. The weights are pretty simple. There's a little slot on one side. You got to make sure that the smooth side goes out and the slot side goes in, because there's little numbers that are stuck on. I would have liked if the numbers were etched in, but for the price, it's kind of what you'd expect. So let's talk about how much this cost and my final thoughts on it. So would I recommend this gym or this functional trainer? Yes, absolutely. So I got it at Costco. They were having a deal. I got it for $1,200, which for what you get, it's a steal. It's very high quality. I'd say it's borderline commercial quality, commercial grade. It is everything you need. It takes up a small footprint. It's perfect for a garage gym. As far as the cons, you know, I don't like the bench too much, but for the functional trainer, for using it for a functional trainer, it'll work. And then it tucks away to practically zero footprint. So although I'm not crazy about the bench, I'm not going to get rid of it, so I guess it works too. This same functional trainer, if you go on Inspire's website, will cost you around $2,000. Costco sold it. I got it out the door for a little over $1,200, and so that is an unbeatable deal. I think at $2,000 this would be a good deal, good for what it is. The delivery, it delivered right to my house. They put it in the garage, so don't spring for the setup. As you saw from the video, you can easily do it with one person and maybe another person helping for 10 minutes. Aside from that, it took me about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes to put it together, and that's including the time that it took me to turn the weights around, because I didn't notice that they had a little slot and I put half of them on backwards. I would definitely recommend this piece if you're gonna have a home gym for it. So bottom line, go out and get it. It's awesome piece of equipment, especially if you have a home gym, especially if you want something where you have more than one function. The possibilities for exercise on this are endless. You can really get a total body workout with it, and it can fit in the corner of your gym. I'm really impressed with the way they designed it. It fits right in the corner. It takes up almost zero space. The bench, even though I don't love it, it will do the job, and it tucks away into the little accessory rack. So I think that all in all, it's a great piece of equipment. If you have the opportunity, you have the money, please go out and get it. It's real sturdy. Once you get it up there, it ain't going anywhere. So, you know, get it where you like it, pick the corner you like, and then leave it alone, because you are not going to move it without taking it apart again. Go out, buy it. Like I said, $1,200. They're selling it at the Inspire website for $2,000. So Costco did it again. Steal.